go get them again.
Welcome back to the Robezoid channel. I'm your host, Mark, and on the docket today, we have an unboxing first impression video on the brand of Dunhill, and this one called Amalfi Citrus from their signature collection. So their higher end range. This Dunhill higher end range is not bad. It is a least expensive. You know, you're not going to be paying Chanel, Dior, Armani, Hermes prices for higher echelon. This is really just high-end designer pricing. So you're probably paying, you know, what a regular designer would cost, honestly, for this line. I own two, I think. I'm looking over there because they're over there. I think I own two or three of the signature collection, the higher end. They're made with the bottles of Dunhill Icon. So it's almost like they made too many caps or too many bottles and they had to do something else with it. I actually love the Dunhill Icon bottles. They're actually pretty nice. So this one right here, let's get into it. I've never smelt this one. I believe this is the first one that it is the first one that I've smelt from the fresh aisle. They have these darker ones from their higher end line, they're quite nice. But this is the first freshie. If you haven't subscribed yet, first and foremost, what are you doing? What are you waiting for? Subscribe, smash the like button, much appreciated, so you can stick around and see what else I have in store. I am going to be unboxing a Buy Radio, a Juliet Has a Gun, another Amouage. I got tons on the docket today, so keep it tuned in and I'll have those videos to you as soon as possible. Now let's go with the notes beside me. Obviously, it's called Amalfi Citrus, so the Amalfi Coast. We're thinking citrusy. From the top notes, the bergamot and the green mandarin should be the major players. I believe there's a vetiver in this as well. It was a 2020 release, so it has a few years behind it. The nose behind this is Olivier Guillotine. Let's go and Guillotin, sorry, not Guillotine. There's no E at the end. And this is what she looks like. So it has the Dunhill Icon cap, the exact cap. And then, of course, the bottle design is it's hollowed out in the bottom. I don't think my Icon bottles are hollowed out at the bottom, which is interesting. But it's a nice bottle, beautiful detail. The juice is green. So I'm thinking maybe the green mandarin, bergamot's green, vetiver is green. Maybe we've got a green theme going on. We got the strip. Let's see what we got. Atomizer is just a small little puff of fragrance. Let's sniff this one out. Okay, some bright citrus. This smells familiar. Oh. I just unboxed a fragrance a week and a half ago that smells like this. Bobo from Carter, Barcelona. It smells like that. It smells like Neroli Portofino. It smells like Artisan Pure from John Varvatos. Yeah. Bright citrus. So Neroli is your main theme here. There's, you know, I can sense the other citruses, so there's some brightness to it. So it almost goes more in the Bobo aisle of things from Carter Barcelona than Neroli Portofino. Neroli Portofino was more flat. The citrus was kind of flat, like I was saying in the Bobo review. And Bobo had a brightness to it, and this has the same type of brightness. Neroli, soapy. It has some green aspects. I think there's rosemary in this. So clean, musky, citrusy, not a new idea. Yeah, this is pretty simple, straightforward stuff. So this review, maybe this unboxing will be under 10 minutes, and that's a feat on my channel. I like to talk, even on unboxings. I have a lot to say. Yeah, this is easy fragrance review. Not a new idea. Yeah, so it's much brighter than a Neroli Portofino from Tom Ford, but it is that 4711, right? You want to go super cheap, super old 4711, then you can move on to John Varvatos Artisan Pure, which is, I don't know what the price tag on that is anymore. I think probably, it used to be like 30, 40 bucks. So Bobo could be in there. This will be like around that Bobo pricing. In Carner Barcelona, you'll get like 50. So you'll probably get more bang out of your buck at a discounter with the Dunhill than you would with the Bobo, I think. And then it would be Neroli Portofino as the higher end of this. But again, clean, musky, citrusy, dress it up, dress it down, casual use. You can wear it at the golf course. You can wear it, going to the beach, going to the mall. You can put it with a golf shirt. You could put it on a button down, white button down. It would work really well. Khakis, shorts, casual use every day. Yeah, this idea is a simplistic one. It's an old one. It's a good one. It's not for a fragrance reviewer like myself. I'm craving more out of the fragrances. Like I got several of these now. Like here's another one. They start getting redundant. The theme doesn't change much out of these. That's what I'm saying. Like Neroli Portofino has its thing, right? It's the flatness. Okay, well, you want a little more brightness? Okay, then go with Bobo. Like 4711 if you want to go cheap. You don't have to spend hundreds of dollars on this idea. So yeah, it's more citrusy, less white floral, we'll say, than a Neroli Portofino. That's pretty much the gist of this one. There's a little bit of that rosemary that's given a little bit of an herbal quality, which is a nice little twist to it, but it still goes into that classical vibe. Like it's not changing the idea much. It fits right in, which is a good thing. And it's probably musky in the back end, and vetiver is not like in the back end. I don't smell any vetiver now, but let's say it develops into a vetiver earthy thing. It won't change the needle much out of this release because, again, a classical vibe. So at the end of the day, the only thing I could say is not unique, not different, well blended. So Olivier gets his flowers. It's not a new idea though, but it's well done. The small little nuances that are added to it, mostly the rosemary fits right in. So it's not like an oddball. It's not an odd duck to the rest of the note breakdown. It gives it a little bit of a curveball, but not enough to be like, oh, this is much different than so and so, and you should probably get this if you like this. Yeah. So not a new idea, but Dunhill does their own, I guess. Not a bad fragrance. I got this at fragflex.com, and discounters are probably your best bet for these. They probably run super cheap at discounters. You can check it out at Fragflex and use my code TFG10. You get 10% off on the release at the same time. Now that you heard my take, I'd love to see yours in the comments below. What do you think about this particular release or the signature line? If you've smelt any others, please do not hesitate to offer us which ones are great or not so great from the line. Absolutely love hearing your thoughts on the Dunhill line and anything that I review, just to see what you think about them. And as always, a great pour fragrance will make a lasting impression. Choose your scent wisely. Thanks for watching, YouTube. Have a good one.